Xbox unsnap. Alright. I'm going to really quickly here attempt to check some things. Basically, I just want to check my mic levels. Make sure that I can actually be heard. Because that is, it is a sad, sad day when the mic is too quiet and I can't be heard. Hopefully it won't be as big an issue anymore because I have turned off music for this stuff because, well, I got really, really, really sick of being copyright bombed. So, no more music for me while I am streaming this game, which sucks, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. So, anyway. Also, shamelessly self-promoting myself. Why is my stream not showing up? This is annoying. This is very annoying. Hopefully, we'll get started soon. Sorry about all of the throat clearing. My allergies are kicking my butt hardcore right now, so that sucks. Why can I not? Oh my god, why can I not watch the damn stream? This is super annoying. How about if I go here? Nope, that's not gonna do it. Whatever, I'm streaming. I'm just going to kind of assume my mic is working until someone comes in the chat and tells me otherwise. So, hopefully that won't be an issue. Actually, let's leave that off for now, leave that off. And I can kind of take my time at the moment because, well, community rules say timing starts when you actually gain control in the first level. I don't think I'm actually going to be timing right now, though. I'm probably just going to be doing a bit of practice and such like. God, it sounds so awful without music. It sounds so boring. But it's that, or let evil music companies monetize my videos because they happen to feature some copyrighted music. It is incredibly annoying, but it is the reality. Of course. So it turns out there's actually a little bit of RNG in these levels, who'd have thought. Basically, you want your high jumper to be either Grievous or Grievous's bodyguard. Because of where the Womp Rat is placed in your selector wheel. If they, if your high jumper is either Grievous or Grievous's bodyguard, you can triple jump with those, and that's good, because the high jumper appears 2 clicks to the right of the Womp Rat, which is what you want to use, because it's actually even faster than the Droideka. Right, let's turn that back on. I was going to do the first level, but decided not to. Because I'm kind of an idiot like that. So yeah, basically, I'm doing this because I watched an any% stream last night, and it turns out there are ways to do funky things in this level that I didn't actually know about. And so I wanted to practice them a little bit. I messed about with some earlier today, but I want to get more in before I try and do any kind of actual runs. And it happens up here. What am I doing? Nope, not gonna make it. Damn. This triple jump here is a little bit difficult. It's not too bad. God, I was making it really well earlier. I guess just because I'm streaming it right now, I'm not going to be able to do it anymore. Because of reasons. That was good. So that's the way to, hi Pancake. Nice to see you. Kind of. I am... Oh, that was good. I am actually back on campus. I'm a college student, and I live on campus during the school year. And over the summer, I was at home, where my internet is bad. Damn, that sucked. But now that I am back on campus, I have campus internet, which is much better. Also, I'm not actually on Wi-Fi. I'm using a wired connection. Come on, don't be like that either. Don't know if I'm actually gonna do a real run tonight. I'm thinking about it, but nope, gotta build this thing. And of course, partner's 3PO, so it's gonna take him 12 years to get over here. I'm just gonna exit out of there because I don't want to do that entire thing. It's boring and stupid. Okay. What else do I need to practice? This level's bad. So here we'll do this. Also, by the way, Pancake, does my mic sound okay? Because I can't actually bring up the stream, so I don't actually know if my mic is loud enough or if it's really quiet or whatever. So please let me know. Also, I found out that extra toggle is useful in a couple of levels in episode 6, so that's cool. More useful. Cool, that's good to know. So extra toggle's actually even more useful than I thought it was. Why am I not the mouse droid right now? Because I am dumb. That is why. I did kind of a tutorial stream the other day, where I just played through all the levels, kind of just as a de-rust. Come on. There we go. As kind of a de-rust thing, and to get a tutorial recorded, but it wasn't very good. I honestly may redo it tonight, because it got copyright bombed, like, either that one, I don't remember which video it was. I uploaded 2 to YouTube. One was my actual record run for this category, and then the other was the tutorial stream I did. And one of them got hit with 10 copyright notices. I was just like, well, fuck you. So I'm probably gonna have to re-record like all of it without the music, because that's what they copyright bombed, was the music. I'm gonna have to like re-record everything. And get a better tablet, because this is not working. I have chat open on my tablet so that I actually have the screen. The entire screen of the game. Oh, come on, so there we go, that was good. I want to do this a couple more times. Come on. Oh, God, fair use. Fair use is a pit of awfulness. Basically, there are three things, I think three things you need to think about, to determine if it's fair use. It's, is the work transformative? So does it fill some kind of different purpose, I guess? How much of the original work was used? And will your use of the work in any way impact sales of for the original owner? Will it impact their income or their money in any way? So, but then you have things like satire or reviews, which are basically all but invulnerable to being copyright claimed. Like, if I were to write a movie review, or do a movie review on YouTube and use footage from the movie in the review to make my points, I would get copyright bombed, but I could just say, hey, this is a review, this is 100% fair use. But, basically those are kind of the things you need to think about. Like, how much of the original work did you use? Did you change it in any way? And how will your use of it affect, sales of the original work? So, I'm sure this is fantastically entertaining broadcasting right now. Best stream on Twitch 2016. Oh, damn it. Never done that before. This is like my least favorite triple jump in the whole game. I'm so terrible at it. But really, what they didn't copyright claim on YouTube, like any of the footage. They just claimed the music that was playing during the game. So I should be able, this should fix it. Because I turned off all the music, I should be able to upload this video if for some reason I wanted to. I should be able to upload this video, and they would not be able to copyright claim it in any way because the music isn't here. Oh, that was terrible. Go. I don't know. I mean, it's not any worse, but it's not any better. It's not like triple jump with a backflip and oh, you'll instantly get it. If anything, I'm actually a little bit worse with backflipping because I've got muscle memory for just doing it normally. I've got some muscle memory for it. So, yeah. Oh, come on. That was bad. I'm trying to think of the other places I really need to practice. The other one that comes to mind is some of the skips in vehicle levels of all things. Like, the one in 2-1 really tends to screw with me sometimes. Even though it's super duper easy and should be 100% consistent, I always find a way to fuck it up during a run. Or when I'm trying to teach other people how to do it. Actually, in the tutorial stream, I got it first try. So, that was good. Alright, I'm done with that. Here, let's go practice 2-2 or 2-1. Let's go give that level a shot, or 2 or 12. It's so boring without music. I don't like this. Suppose I'll just have to get used to it. Oh well. Music industry. The music industry is absolutely terrible about it, from what I hear. I haven't had issues with it until now, but from what I hear, the music industry are Nazis about copyright, worse than anyone else. like to the point that people have actually had original works hit with copyright notices because they sounded just a little bit too similar to some other song or whatever. I got that. Go. I'm gonna practice that a few times. Yep. And I can just fly right back in and we're good. And should be good, yep. Of course, I'm getting it like perfectly right now. The moment I try to do this in an actual run, I will of course start screwing it. It seems like the thing to do is get here along the sides and then use the corner itself to turn you. And you should be able to clip right out. That'll work. Oh, it wasn't pretty, but it did the job. Okay, what else? What else is there? Oh, dee-do. What else is there that I need to practice? Episode 5. Is there anything in episode 5? Probably. Probably need to practice like all of episode 5 a couple times. Right, let's do this level actually. Because I am terrible at the skip in this level. I don't know why. Ugh. And that's why my mic has a mute button. Finally got smart and turned on the Toe Death Star cheat thing. It's not actually a cheat, but I think it's fun. Don't know why I just now thought to turn it on. Never had it on before. By the way, Pancake, how is my mic volume in relation to the game volume? Because I can barely hear the game, but I don't want the game to start, so I want to turn the game up a little bit just for myself, but I don't want the game to start drowning out my mic. This skip is fairly trivial with the pod racer, but it's not 100% trivial. As you can see. The thing about the pod racers, though, is that they're just so fast the game can't really handle it. So that wasn't too bad. Oh, and an interesting thing I discovered about those walls one time is that they're actually only solid from one side. You can do the skip and fly over them and then just fly back to the other side, but I just thought of something that I don't think I've done before. So I'm going to do this. It's not technically part of free play, it's part of Hundo. But I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to take a look. Because if my hunch is correct... For whatever reason, I swear this ship fires really slow. Like, I can mash as hard as I want, but it just fires so slow. Blasters from the ship are kind of loud. Okay. So let's... Okay, I can't do anything about that, because all I can do is audio volume. There's nothing specific for, like, sound effects. That's... Here's what we're gonna do. Fly in here, because there's this over here, and in free play there's just a it's just the red brick over here, but in the challenge modes there is actually a blue mini kit up here. fucking hell. Oh, that, yes. Fucking A. That is exactly what I wanted. And I got it on stream, so all I have to do is highlight this, and this part becomes much, much, much easier. Oh, I have wanted that to be a thing for a very long... ATSTs, what are you doing? ATSTs, please, what are you doing? Guys, what's happening? What's wrong with these walkers? I don't understand. Well, alright, I think we're just gonna leave them to it. This looks like a private moment, so we're gonna GTFO and leave them to whatever it is they're doing. Yeah, the ATSTs. I don't know what the hell those guys were doing. I have no idea. But the important part is that I just found a new skip. It's only useful in 100% because there's a blue mini kit. Oh god, I haven't seen that movie. I don't intend to. It's not my kind of humor. But there's a blue mini kit there in that area during the challenge mode for that level, and it's a huge pain in the ass to get because you have to bring a bomb all the way there through that tunnel, but now you don't because I found that, so yay. I've been theorizing forever that was there, but I've never found it because I'd never thought to use a pod racer. The pod racer is just the things we do for the women in our lives. But the pod racer is just a little bit too fast for the game to really handle. It doesn't really know what to do with it. So, funny things happen when you start using the pod racer in places it wasn't necessarily designed to go. It's also evidence that they didn't test this game very well. But, you know. The game was marketed at 10-year-olds, so I don't think they quite expected what was going to happen. There's a death abuse you can do there that I've never really been able to figure out, but if you fall off from the right place, it will actually spawn you back up top. But I've never quite been able to figure it out. And this here is something that makes me cry, because in Lego Star Wars 2, that was almost something. Let me try this a couple more times. Because in Lego Star Wars 2, there was a way to, interesting. So, don't be pedantic. Actually be pedantic. I'm a pedantic asshole. There's a way in Lego Star Wars 2 that you can actually jump up and over this ice and get into the loading zone there. And it may actually still be possible. I just suck at triple jumping. That's really iffy. I need to restart this level and see. It looks like it's gonna be one of those, like, super perfect triple jump things that's incredibly obnoxious. But, what I was saying earlier is that they didn't test this game very well, because I don't think they expected people to try to do to it what we're trying to do to it, which is break it. And it's very breakable. This game is not really, held together all that well. It's not Ocarina. I wouldn't go that far. Lego games are pretty broken, but they're not the glitchiest ever. I'm pretty sure that title belongs to Ocarina of Time, which, without any sort of real effort, you can just turn the game on and break it completely. It's hilarious. I love Ocarina of Time glitches. But, yeah, I have noticed that this game is, in many places, especially vehicle levels. Vehicle levels are kind of the worst about it. But, this game is really, it's held together by not a lot more than, duct tape and the best of the developer's intentions. There's not a whole lot keeping from this thing from just falling apart. So basically what I need to do now is sit here and grind for 12 years. And see if I can't get past this door with a really, really good triple jump. Yeah, skipping to the end of levels like that is a really common thing. Oh, that was so close. This is possible. This is still absolutely possible. I've just got to find it. This is one of those things that was possible in LEGO Star Wars 2, and I thought they had patched it, but maybe they haven't. Ooh, it wants to clip me. Maybe I should change the name of the stream to, like, free play testing. Rather than free play practice. Because I'm doing more to just test the game. Find stuff and anything. Come on. Problem is you have to get, like, a nigh perfect triple jump here. And that's actually a lot harder than it sounds. Once again, an example of fabulously entertaining broadcasting. Come on. Free play triple jumping. You're not even wrong. You are not even wrong. This is basically a triple jump simulator right now. Oh god, oof, that wanted to give it to me right there. Because I swear to god, like, all that happens is they just jump up and over, like, this wire here. And then just straight over the door. And they hit the loading zone on the other side. Like, I swear that's all that actually happens. But it... I mean, they definitely did something to this, I think, because in the video that has this one, it looks almost trivial. Do I have anyone else? Who else do I have? Jar Jar. Of course it gave me fucking Jar Jar. Grievous's bodyguard, or Grievous himself, those I could have worked with. But no, it had to give me King Jar Jar. You practically want to hit the two buttons on the same... This is also as much me experimenting and trying to really, really, really learn triple jumping. That was interesting. This is science, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Testing over and over and over and over until something happens. This is the scientific method at work right here. Best words ever to be heard in a laboratory is, huh, that's funny. That's what you want to hear when someone's in a lab. Usually, that means good things. Oh, come on, it wants to give it to me. You can tell it wants to do it. I need to get someone on one of the other platforms to test this for me. Problem is I'm like the only person in the community who runs free play with any sort of seriousness. Everyone else runs basically just any percent. I'm the only one who runs free play, or 100%. Or one of the only ones. But yeah, for everyone else it's any percent and super stories, which I don't understand. I hate super stories. They're absolutely awful. That was good. Oh god, it's those near misses like that that make me think that it's still possible. Because, god, that was so close. I'm gonna try something. Because apparently Yoda's like actually one of the best Jedi in the game for just straight jumping. So I'm going to do this. Where's Yoda? There he is. So I'm actually going to try and do this with Yoda. Just doing this so I can get the characters where I want them to be. Alright. There may be some loud noises for a moment. Actually, here. Hold on, I'm going to pause really quick and I'm going to mute my mic. I need to plug in my tablet really quick. Really quick. Alright, we're good now, I think. So let us continue on. Yoda. It's so weird. Yoda moves like twice as fast when he's pushing something as just regularly. I really wish they'd kept his hover chair from the original Star Wars. That thing was awesome. It was so fast. Like, Yoda was literally one of the fastest characters in the game because he can fly like that. because it seems like just do a normal jump and switch as Yoda. It's almost like it puts your character in a slightly different spot. Okay, so Yoda's definitely better at this than like anyone else has been so far. Okay. What? Whoa, okay, that was really odd. What was that? Okay, we're on to something here. I just haven't quite figured out what. Another Jedi, yes. That was interesting. So I was definitely out of bounds for a second there. In a very specific place. Okay. So I am out of bounds here. I'm getting out of bounds, but it looks as though they may have done something to the loading zone. They may have keyed it so that it's only active after you've hit all of the buttons, because I was quite clearly behind the door, but it just voided me out. There's something going on here. Yeah. I kind of suspect that they have screwed with the loading zone so that it's not active until you actually have hit all of the buttons, which sucks really bad. Means that skip there is indeed patched, which makes me very, very sad. what I'm going to try next is here. I'm actually going to see if I can't change the name of the stream. Because I'm not actually really practicing anything. I am testing more than anything. Alright, we're good. We are good to go now. Are we still broadcasting? It's not telling me I'm broadcast. There we go. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to screw with this level a little bit. Because I really want to skip the stuff at the end. The annoying force field crap at the end, I really want to skip that. There's my high jumper, Captain Torbles, of course. Got a 50-50 chance to get a good high jumper. Got 2 Gungans, and 2 droids that can high jump, and you really want the droids. Either Grievous, Grievous Bodyguard. Either one works, but you want one of those. And of course it's being mean and not doing either one. So, what I want here is a way to get past this door. But I have a thought. Okay. That's quite odd. This is half of testing in this game, is just finding weird spots and mashing your face into them. I don't think there's actually anything here. I just really want there to be. Because I don't really like this part. It takes a while, and I don't really know of ways to make it go quicker. Huh. This could be something, though, like maybe a way to get Power Brick in here early. Okay, this is actually yielding something interesting. Not necessarily what I wanted, but it is giving me something interesting. Okay. Okay, maybe this door here is not the answer. Maybe it's this over here. Okay. The thing is, this game is not. Oh crap! Of course it gave me tokens. That's interesting. Why won't it let me up? Is there an invisible wall here? It seems as though there is, because I'm making that jump without a problem. It seems as though there's an invisible wall to stop you getting up there. Unless you actually have... unless you've actually raised the arm. Okay, and the other one I really want to skip for... is in this level. I'm actually going to use this. Stop listening. Thank you. Because the custom character, once you get 100%, the custom characters have a whole bunch of fun stuff they can do. So I'm kind of hoping to maybe make a little bit of use of that. What? Okay, that was weird. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get to the end of the level and see if I can't find a triple jump to get past the gate at the end of the level. That gate there is annoying, and the only reason we have to do it, or the only reason it's annoying, is because of your partner. Because in order to get it, to open it, you have to get your partner up. But that takes a while. So I'm kinda hoping I can find a way to just skip it. That would be really nice. Did I lose one somewhere? No? Okay, there we go. Good. That happens frequently. Or one of those Wookiees will just get stuck on something and won't ever show up. It wastes time, and there's not a... well, there is something you can do about it. You can just kill a bunch of the clones. Really? That will usually prevent the problem from happening. Hey. Yay for having a high jumper! An actually useful high jumper. Like, if it wasn't so difficult to manipulate your partner to do what you actually wanted, it would be really useful to use the custom characters. Because once you have 100%, they get a whole crap load of powers. Like, they can do all sorts of crazy stuff. That was just me messing around. So this is the gate that I want to skip. I don't know that there's a way to do it. I don't think there is. But I could be wrong. And there is. Okay. Well. That is both excellent and terrible. Because now you basically have to do that. But it's actually kind of difficult. Come on. Yep, you can just fly right up and over. But you have to get like an all but perfect triple jump to get up and over that, and it's oof. It's one of those things I'm just gonna have to grind the crap out of. But it means I don't need to care about my partner in this section anymore. which is really nice. It's another one of those skips that I've thought was there for a while, but I could just never find it. So, Grievous. Come on. Okay, works with Grievous. Really easily with Grievous. Okay. So, looks like this strategy, this little strat here, is going to be largely RNG. Because if you get a good high jumper, if you get Grievous, for example, you can do this really easily. Or, if you happen to be lucky and can control your characters, you can use a custom character who can high jump to fly up and over. So, yay for finding new strats, even when they're terrible. This will definitely save some time, though. I don't know how much, but there is definitely time that will be saved with this. So, actually, no. Do I have another Jedi anywhere? Logan, that'll work. So that's a skip that I've been theorizing existed, but could never find. So that's two I've found so far tonight that I thought were there, but couldn't ever find. So I'm basically 50-50 at this point. I found half the skips I wanted, and didn't find half the skips I wanted. Okay. What else? What else? What else is there? What else is there that I wish I could skip? It's long and annoying, and would be good to just be able to get past. Alright. I was gonna try and find some, cool, Grievous, good. I've got a good high jumper. I was gonna try and maybe find some interesting out-of-bounds shenanigans in this level. Because it's another one of those, they're there, I've just gotta find them. Pay me no mind, stormtroopers, I'm just casually running past. Nice if we could skip this door. I don't see that actually a thing. Yeah, that room's too big. Even for just being a little kind of alcovey thing, it's still a little too big. Get over there up here? Like, maybe with a bounty hunt, like with Django? That'll be a no. So there's apparently a death seal, or a death wall over there. Huh. Oh well. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Triple jump, please. That was interesting. That was really high. Dang, I don't think there's actually anything here. Okay, it just isn't good to fly over. At this point. Grievous is not actually as good at triple jumping as I would like him to be. Okay, so I'm on top of the door here to the next room. What I'd really like to be able to do is skip this Vader fight in here. This is one of the worst. Easily. Can't get over here. Okay, so these things are not solid. That's a bummer. No. It's the answer. There is nothing over there. No, I don't see myself actually finding anything in here. I don't think there is anything in there to find. Not that I can see. Okay, where else am I going to look? Somewhere else. I'd like to be able to skip the Vader fight in this level. Don't know if anyone's ever tried. But it would be nice to be able to skip it. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to get to the end of this level. I'm going to try and skip the Vader fight. Sad thing is that this here is still probably faster than flying over as R2, because R2 flies so damn slow. Also wish there's a way to skip this. Because it's annoying. But as best as I can tell, there is not, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who has looked. I'm sure plenty of the any percent people have looked. But, this is like one of those things that we almost need to put a bounty on. Like, credit and, like, free world records or something for the first person who comes up with a skip for those dumbass switches there. Eternal glory and I don't know. You'll have the thanks of an entire community of people. And our undying love and gratitude. If you can find a skip to get past stupid buttons there, first swamp area of Dagobah. Because that's useful in every single category of the game that plays that level. Rip. Didn't mean to do that. Really? Oh, come on. You serious right now? There we go. Okay, I've probably tested this before, but I'm not 100% on it. Whether or not I actually have. because Vader appears to be pulling a Borg and ignoring me. He will likely do that until I screw with him. Come on. Okay, so what I've learned so far is that it is possible to get up onto that twig, or root, whatever it is. That it is possible to jump off of that. So that's the basis of my theory right now, is if there is a way to skip this fight, it involves doing that. And then just jumping up and over and out of the map that way. Come on. There we go. Oh, there does appear to be a roof on the cave, but there's no reason to think that's actually solid. There are a lot of things that should be solid in this game that aren't. So until I'm proven otherwise, I'm going to assume that is not solid. That I can just clip through that if I can get up to it. Oof, that was close. There we go. Okay, so I now have reason to believe that the top of the cave is actually solid. I don't know exactly why they did that, but it seems as though they did. That's unfortunate, because it means I can't clip out that way, the way I thought I was going to be able to. And that makes me sad. But I'm gonna keep trying, because, as I've said before, 99% of this game is held together by duct tape and good intentions. Dear Christ. Damn it. Come on. Nope. Okay. This is a terrible stream and horribly unentertaining, but I'm probably going to end up putting this on YouTube anyway, just for people to watch it. And maybe try and help me find stuff. It's called sharing data. It's really important in science. So I'm gonna do it. Even though it's incredibly boring to watch. I find it incredibly fascinating that they actually made everything solid all the way up there. All the way up to the ceiling. And actually, indeed, made the ceiling itself solid. Like, that's pretty crazy to me. I would not have expected them to do that. And it really screws with me, because, well, I can't clip out now. I can't clip out as easily. So, I'm going to take a look at this level again. I've tested it before, but I don't think I've ever really done it on stream. Excuse me. So at this point I'm what, like 2 for 5 or something? On skip finding? 5. So I'm basically like the same price as a package of Oreos. A couple packages of Oreos. 2 for 5. About $3.50. So. Also, this skip is a lot harder than you'd think it would be. Given how terrible the collision in this game is, this skip can actually really screw with you. You basically just have to faff about a bit, get yourself jammed in, and you're good to go. Do a barrel roll once you're out, and you're through. Don't have to screw with torpedoes at all. And that's, like, the big dream of anyone finding a vehicle. Never ever having to deal with torpedoes. They are awful. So here's the second skip. It's probably even easier than the first one. Jam in here, on. I say it's easier and it's gonna be a jerk. There we go, and we are out. And at this point, what I'd love to do is fly all the way around, get past here, and clip back in on the other side of this, but that does not appear to be entirely possible. And at this point, I have no idea where I actually am. I don't think the game actually knows either. Yeah, so something not quite right has happened, as you can see. So this is an interesting view. So this is basically turned into a glitch exhibition. But yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do right now. So I'm just going to exit the level. And that's a skip I'd really, really like to be able to find. But at this point, I really don't have any reason to believe that I'm actually going to find it. So, but we will keep the faith. Because testing video games requires nothing if not patience. We will go slow in order to go fast. Nowhere is that more applicable than here. Slow times. Okay. Shoutouts to super broken vehicle switching. The game just does not know what to do with you when you switch ships. Because hitboxes are funky things, so the game just really doesn't know what the hell to do. So bad things happen. Want to get yourself wedged in like this? Come on, not quite like that. And there we go. No. Oh, come on. There we go. It's a little finicky. Just faff around with it a little, and it should go for you. So what I'm going to try now, I'm going to try and do this skip, and I'm going to try and clip out from the left side rather than the right. I don't think I've ever gotten that to work. Oops. But, you know, science. Which means doing strange things. For science. Weird things are happening with the collision right now. Like, it's seriously some really funky stuff is going on. It doesn't exactly know what to do. Didn't actually mean to do that. Oh well. Huh. So this is one of the really rare cases of one of these things being solid from both sides. But that's okay, because we can just clip back in over here like this. Or maybe that's how I do it. Not sure, I'm just thinking out loud at this point. It's like, I know that there's a way, there's gotta be a way to skip the second one. Like, there's a way to skip literally almost every single other instance of torpedoes in the game. There's got to be a way to do this. There's got to be just some faulty collision or something, no matter how I'm doing it. Just this. Which is not what I wanted to do. So yeah, testing in vehicle missions is a lot of this. It's a lot of just mashing your face against things and seeing what happens. It's really, really glamorous. Like, it's so good. Oh, there was something wrong that happened there. Come on. Great. Vehicle controls were a little bit better. This would be a lot easier. Oh well. I blew up like just that. Made things shake a little bit. This would be so much less boring if there were music. You hear that, music companies? You and your copyright can go fuck yourselves. I have to sit here in almost near silence because you copyright bombed my videos that you don't own. You think you do. Because I happened to unintentionally allow a little bit of music to stay in. That's interesting. Switching didn't work there. At this point, I'm just kind of okay. I'm just kind of messing around because I don't really know what else to do. Okay. Definitely getting stuck there. Problem is that you can't switch vehicles while you're doing like a barrel roll or an inversion or whatever you call it. You can't switch vehicles while you're doing an evasive maneuver. If you could, it would be a lot easier, but you can't. I guess the other places I've kind of I'm done with this one for now. Nothing is coming of it. There are a couple of other places I've kind of theorized about skips existing, and they are, of course, vehicle missions. So we're gonna take a look at that. I don't know why I suddenly decided to do actual testing. I was gonna do practice runs or something, but then I decided, hey, let's test things. Testing's more fun, right? So what I really want to be able to do is skip past this door here without blowing it up. I have yet to find a way to do that. A couple of problems, like you can't buffer evasive maneuvers. You can't do evasive maneuvers in really quick succession. You can't switch while you're doing a maneuver. Okay. You can't really change direction very well during a maneuver, or like if you go, like when you end up off the side of these bluffs, you can't change direction very well. Off the side of these snowdrifts, I guess is what they are, on the bluffs. It's like you hit a wall there, you can't really go up and across it. That would be ideal if I could just go straight along this, like along the top edge, but it doesn't seem as though there's a way to actually do that. And okay, like you're going up here, you do the barrel rolls to basically extend the length of time you can climb up the drift, because it forces you back by just reversing. But like I said, you can't do two evasive maneuvers at the same time. So if you're doing one already, the game can't force you to do a second. So what happened there? But this is one of those things I've kind of theorized about there being a skip for it, but I've not ever actually found it. Which makes me sad. I'd really love there to be a skip. So we wouldn't have to practice bomb. I mean, it wouldn't save half. It wouldn't save a ridiculous amount of time, but it would save some time. Finding a skip means we wouldn't have to cart the bomb. We don't have to do that as a time. These things are not the best. Give us a map. Randomly lose them for no reason. Okay, so one of the other skips I'd really like to have exist is I'd really like there to be a skip so that we don't actually have to kill these AT-AT, but I don't think such a thing is, I don't think it actually exists. And it looks like it wants to do it, but then it doesn't. It's like there's a huge invisible wall up here until the AT-AT is destroyed. Okay, so I definitely got stuck on the wall there. Ooh, it wanted to do something. Not sure what. Something needs to happen. I do. Yeah, this is the other half of testing and missions. It's randomly flying around and finding places to do weird things. Try and get yourself stuck on things. Cooperate with me. Let me break you. Come on, game. Be nice, let me break you. Oh, that's not one. Strange things are definitely going on, and it definitely doesn't really like this. Okay. I think we're gonna have to file this one under if not. But I'm not gonna. How about, yeah. How about the RTA? Doesn't seem so. Okay. So it looks like there is probably an enormous invisible wall that extends all the way up. It doesn't go away until you actually blow up that 80. Lord, you can fly a long way out. Damn. Okay. I am still here. Sorry. Posting on Discord. Just proving I'm still here. Okay. Too bad there's nothing in this that I know of in this game that's like a version of Metroid Prime's infinite speed. Which sucks, because if that were the case, we could probably just go wherever we wanted. So that's not really working. So I'm gonna call it a day on that one for now. Crunch, crunch, crack. Let me go and try and test other. Try and test this one. And this is another one of those. I have a feeling there may be something there because it seems like I've gotten really close to getting something. Like here. I've gotten really close to actually getting up onto the second level. Because you see there are like 3 levels. There's like the level I'm down here on now, and then this one up here, and then the one up above that. And I've gotten onto the second one, or really close to it. But I haven't ever gotten above that. Of course, I wasn't streaming when I was doing all of that testing shenanigans. It's been a while, but you know. Well, like, you see all of those ships flying around up there. Those guys are out of bounds, but like, I've gotten hit by one of them at some point or something. So, like, I'm pretty sure those are not just textures. I'm pretty sure that those are actual ships flying around that have collision and AI and everything, meaning that it is actually possible, if you can get out of bounds in this level, it is actually possible to fly around up there. If we could do that, at least in this area, we'd skip the first 2 instances of torpedoes. That's 5 torpedoes you wouldn't have to fire in this level, and that would be lovely. And as of yet, I haven't really found a way to do it. So, I don't think I'm gonna find anything just sitting here, mashing my face against a wall for minutes, so I'm just not gonna do that. That would also be incredibly boring to everyone involved. So let's not do that. Okay, so what else is there to look at? As far as skips go. I guess really what I really need to do is practice. Like this one especially. I need to practice a lot. Because it saves a substantial amount of time. Good Grievous is my high jumper. I really need Grievous. Grievous's bodyguard, or I guess the safety strat would be a custom character for this level. If I had any of those things, I'd be guaranteed to be okay. But using a custom character is kind of bleh. Don't really like it much. Because it messes with the character selection thing, and that's a surprisingly important part of this run. You would not expect character selection to be as important as it is. It's actually really pretty vital to going fast. So, this is one of those cases where you actually really want to kill a lot of enemies, because they will body your rookies pretty hardcore. You don't want that to happen. So... oh, come on, how did that shot miss? So right now, we're just getting to the end of the level, basically. Come on. Wish there was a way to skip past that bridge, and if I'm understanding correctly, I think in the original game, the original LEGO Star Wars, the OG, the daddy, there is actually a way to do that. But this game, while broken, is, I don't think, quite as broken. Come on. Are you serious right now? There we go. It's possible to do that, obviously, with just a regular Jedi, but I'm kind of dumb, so I prefer doing it with a high jumper whenever possible. So, where am I going? I do not know. So here you want a path around all of the enemies so they don't body you all the hell. And here, this is the skip that I need to practice. I just found it tonight. It's one of those I theorized that it existed for quite a while, but I never managed to find it until tonight, when I finally found it, and it was fantastic. But it's kind of a pain. See, you can't actually, I don't think, jump up over the rocks. You have to get it up and over the gate itself. Okay. Thought I saw my partner up here and I was like, wait, how did that happen? There we go. Problem with this, though, is that it practically guarantees that your partner will end as a Wookiee, which is actually not a problem, because as long as you end as a Jedi, it doesn't actually matter. I don't think it's actually possible to do this with just a normal Jedi. I think you have to have a high jumper. So I don't think the normal Jedi can get enough height on the jumps to get up and over. That's actually, for whatever reason, the camera angle seems to make it a little easier. But, this is more of a skip of convenience. I mean, it does save time, but it means you don't have to worry about getting screwed by the AI at all in this section of the level. Come on. Here you see me getting bodied by my own inability to triple jump properly. Almost. That was better. Don't know why, but it was so better. I don't know if I'm just getting better jumps when I do it that way, but come on. It seems as though when I switch over to R2, I seem to be getting it more consistently than when I do it as the Ewok. Just as I say that, I start screwing it up. Because reasons. There we go. Come on. Okay. That'll be about enough of that. I don't think there's much more I can do. Because it's not a matter of getting the jump specifically, it's a matter of being able to triple jump at all. Which is not something I'm good at. And I ended as a droid Decal there because I'm dumb. Should have ended as a Jedi. Oh well. Although, I think, honestly, I don't think there's much more left for me to do right now. I'm trying to think if there are any other places where skips would be nice. I mean, yeah, there are plenty of places where skips would be nice. But none that I can specifically think of that I need to test right now. So. I may try a run at some point tonight, but I don't think I'm going to right now. I think I'm going to take a break and maybe go do something else. But, yeah. So, here's hoping. Did some good work tonight. Stream is over now, though.